Wow, it's good to have you guys here. Good to see you. It's our first high school students we've had on Coach's Corner. And it's wonderful to have you. So what do you say we propose a toast to your appearance on Coach's Corner? First we'd like to do is any shout-outs that you have for people in the internet land. Friends back home. Anybody like to say hello to before we get started?
Sarah.
Hey, Sarah. Macy says hello. Anybody else you guys have? Well, if you think of them, just right in the middle of this, just right in the middle of the sentence, yell out, shout out to it's Pedro Winter. Okay, so I understand you flew here from across the country. And there's big news happening in your world, like there always is.
Yeah.
What's new, Macy? What's new in your world? I hear you had a boyfriend.
Yeah, we broke up.
He's out.
Yeah, now he's back in.
So, who's this boyfriend?
Ryan Reed.
Ryan Reed. Hey, Ryan. You catching this? Apparently you're out. But she's considering you coming back. Right? Is this true? You're considering him coming back?
Yeah.
Considering?
No, he is.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah.
He's fully you're back. We all can breathe a sigh of relief. For Ryan, he's back. Well, that happens, you know. That happens when especially when you're in high school. You have to try out a few people in relationship. So, you brought him back, huh?
Yeah.
So what happened? Now, give us the rundown of what happened.
He started talking to one of my best friends.
Oh.
Because I created it and I shouldn't have.
Okay, so Macy Marie says, listen, I have this best friend, I have this boyfriend, and I was worried that he's going to start talking to her.
And he did.
And he did. But she knows it. Right. She
Yeah.
knows it.
Good. Yes.
Of course it would happen that way. That's very wise. You're wise.
Yeah.
Okay, so what have you decided now?
That I'm going to create, that we're going to have a nice relationship, and we're going to get along.
How about that, people?
Yeah.
Did you try this good drink they have? They make this backstage. Wonderful. You know, if you're watching this, you always wonder, what are they drinking in the cup? I wonder what's in the cup. So Hillary came to see us. I understand now you're going to be playing on the softball team.
Yep.
The varsity softball team.
Yep.
Made the varsity, 9th grade varsity softball player.
Yeah.
So let's give a shout out to the varsity softball team in Emporium, Pennsylvania.
All right.
Hey, softball team. This is our year, right? Why do you think they call it softball?
I don't know, it's not soft.
It's not that soft, is it? Now, you ever get hit with it and say, that's not soft? This isn't softball. Did someone say softball? What is your position on the team?
Shortstop.
Shortstop. Must have a good arm.
Yeah.
Fired across the way. Now, I heard a story that recently you got your mother to read a book called The Secret. How did this happen?
I don't know, something happened.
Something definitely happened. Something definitely happened, people. There's no question about it. Something happened. Did you bring the book home?
No, she picked it up.
She picked it up. Wow. You know, The Secret deals with the premise that you're creating your reality, that thoughts are things, that everything that comes into your life is because something that you thought. You know, it's really liberating when you can start living your life more of like, hey, I can create my reality the way I'd like. Right? So I hear you're going to create your reality tonight. You're heading somewhere on some special events.
Yeah.
All right, what's happening tonight? I mean, what happens in the lives of you guys?
Well, I'm getting Hills to face her fears and go on roller coasters.
Okay, so Mason Marie has a project tonight. She's going to have Hillary face her fears. She can cross that off her daily plan. Have Hillary face her fears. Where's the roller coaster located?
New York, New York.
So Hillary doesn't like roller coasters, and she's saying, hey, I'm going to try it out again. We're going to go for it. To New York, New York.
Woo!
All right.
Ah!
Special shout out to Chuck Amina. Hey, Chuck. Anybody like to say hello to in TV land? How about Suzanne? Let's say hello to her.
All right. Shout out.
Suzanne.
Suzanne. We'd say good to see you, but you can only see us. But if we could see you, it would be good.
Yeah.
So something I've realized recently I was hoping you could help me with, is that phenomenon around the world. I believe that we ought to have no more strapless anything. Where women no longer wear strapless things, because this is what you see most of the day, right? You see it showing up with the strapless, right? All day, right?
Yeah.
Spend your day, you can, thousands of times, thousands, right? And it's all strapped down there, so strapless. People say, come up to you, do I look good? And the answer is yes, but it'd be better if it wasn't strapless. It really could be better.
That's true.
You give it a shot. It's all compressed. Everything's compressed. You know, instead of hanging off, it's compressed. Anybody here ever experienced strapless?
Yes.
And you have that struggle with it all night?
Yeah.
I mean, it's Jesus.
Yeah.
They say it'll stay up itself.
Yeah.
It's not true.
No.
If you didn't pull it up, you'd be exposed in 2 minutes. Hey, everybody. I never pulled my shirt up. So Barbara Eden would take Major Nelson, and if she didn't like him, she'd put him at the North Pole. And all you'd hear is, Gene! And right before he was about to die, she'd bring him back.
Come on.
All right, so what else is new in your lives? What's the world of music like for you nowadays? Do you have any favorite bands?
The Rocket Summer.
The Rocket Summer? Let's give them a shout out. Hey, Rocket Summer?
Yeah. We're going to see Matchbox 20 on
Oh, Matchbox 20 is another event you're going to.
All right.
Okay, that's going to be an interesting time. All right. Well, I'll tell you, it's been really great having you on the show. I hope we can have you again sometime. And we can fly you back out and have you come. So, a warm appreciation for Macy Marie and Hill Skills. Well, that was an interesting interview right there.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to watching that one.
Yeah.
See how that went. So we were talking about you get what you're thinking about, and the key is that what story are you telling, Master? Haven't we each know somebody that tells a sad story of their life? They tell the story of it.
Yeah.
How nothing works out. How they even say it to the universe, why me? Or they use terms like this. Sometimes they go, figures. It figures. It figures that would happen to me. Now, what would you like the universe to do if you're doing that? You are powerful, Master. You are a powerful creator, and when you're spending your day saying, poor me, why me, it figures, you're creating that. Tell a different story. Begin to tell a new story. A story of achievement. A story of how you get things done. You know, you get on it, like if a parking spot opens up for you, you get a break, point at it and say, look at how things work out for me. Things work out fantastic for me all the time. It goes my way.
Yeah.
And you tell that story for a while. We got good communication here on the set of the Coach's Corner. You'll be able to see that in the making of the Coach's Corner. You ever watch a show and then after the show they say, the making of.
Yeah.
Watch the making of. So, come to an important part of our program today, a brand new portion of the Coach's Corner. We like to bring you the most cutting edge, the most new, the most